Hi, Pat Gage here. I'm going to shoot a short video here and kind of explain private lending. First, I'm going to talk about it on the residential or the single family home side, and then I'm going to explain it on the multifamily or commercial side. This is a picture of a residential property that we purchased. And what we would do is go in and buy these homes. Before we bought the home, we knew what the value of the home would be, or what we call the after repaired value. In this case, the properties could sell for $225,000. So we knew when we bought the property for $145,000 and added in our repairs, we had what we call a margin or a cushion of equity in there that we could buy and sell this home and be okay with. Now, the $12,000 in repair money, we came up with that through a private investor, or an individual who was not in the home flipping business, didn't want to get his hands dirty, but had money just like you, maybe in your IRA, your 401k, or just in your bank account, that you want to earn a higher percentage of interest on than you're currently getting from the bank. So what we would do is take that $12,000 from that investor, and obviously in return for that, the lawyer would give him some documents. If you can see down here, we'd give a promissory note, we'd give a deed of trust or a warranty deed, and also we'd give a mortgage or a lien on the property. So the investor was protected. So when we sold the property and made the profit, at title, or I should say at closing, the title company would cut that investor a check. We wouldn't get the check. It would go right into their account. So that's how on the single family side, how private equity or private money works. So basically, we're able to do this. Now you're saying, okay, well, could the company come up with the $12,000? Yeah, we could, but you could see how if we've got 4 or 5 houses going, we'd have to have a lot of cash and in the bank, and it would be out into these homes. We couldn't do and help more people. So using private money or private funds from people just like you in your 401k and giving you a higher return, than you're getting in your bank account, it's a win-win for everybody. One, for our company, we go and help and move more houses and able to help this person out here. This particular person here was in foreclosure and he was going to lose his house. So we were able to give him some money, bought his property from him, as well as fix it up, fix the neighborhood up, right? So this isn't an abandoned home. Then we turn it back into the community. And as well as for the investor, he gets a great return on his investment, great, secured by real estate, right? And he's very happy, or she is very happy. Now, let's take a look at this on the multifamily side or the commercial side. Now, what we call over here is private lending. It's typically called syndication, because basically, like this graphic shows, and I hope you can see this, is what we're doing is we're pooling money from several different investors. Because again, it's a lot more money than the $12,000 over here. Typical deal here is somewhere in the range of $500,000 to $1 million. And it's the same process over here. We look for a property that's run down, that's not managed correctly, rents are low. We go and purchase it. But what we do is we gather funds from several different investors, such as you, and we pool their money together. This is all done through an attorney, a syndication attorney, and the money doesn't go to us; it goes to an escrow account. So we don't touch the money, and then when we go and close on this property, the money is released, from the escrow account into the seller's account. And again, same type of paperwork here, a little bit more paperwork because you get the syndication agreement, and what it is for your percentage that you bring in, you would get the percentage of this deal. And again, the deals we're looking at are $1 million to $5 million. So your, let's say, equity or your split on this is a lot bigger than going over here to your single family home. And again, this was one investor. This takes several investors, as you can see here. We're pooling this money here together from 3 investors here on this graphic to buy one property. And that's typically what happens. But again, it's all controlled. It's all taken care of by the attorneys as well as the title companies. But that kind of gives you an overview of what private investing is. So what basically let me summarize here. On the commercial side, you would be investing alongside other people. Now you may know them or may not. We don't commingle that information if you want to. But we have monthly calls and updates to the investors, so it's not like you just put it in a black box and you never hear from us. When you give us your money and we put it in the escrow account, we do have updates as long as the project is alive. So I hope that kind of helped. I hope it gave you kind of a good feel for what private investing, and again, it's a very high level, wasn't meant to get really down in the weeds. If you do want to get down in the weeds, we do have a link in this video here to download our private investing guide, as well as I invite you to call me, email me, and I'll get on the phone with you and explain it in more detail. Again, Pat Gage here. Thank you very much and have a great day.